What up, YouTube? We had another cool morning and a slick white roof. This customer here has got a third party that monitors their equipment. We're looking for an RTU number 6. Said they had a trouble alarm, so I can only assume we're gonna have a smoke detector tripped or smoke detector issue. Now we just gotta figure out where the hell RTU 6 is. Hopefully it's labeled. Let's see if we can't find it and see what we can get into. So we got our RTU 6. How well you all can see that, but Lennox Prodigy. Get in here and see what our board tells us. Sure looks like we don't have any power, so that could be an issue. Low voltage breaker's not tripped. Try to see where my power comes in here. We don't have any power. Just make sure we don't have any low voltage here either, which I'm sure we don't. Yeah. So well, helps if you turn it on. Why the hell's that off? Alright, well, let's tear this panel off and see if we can figure out why. So we got our panel off here. That's millivolts. You guys use this HS36, be aware. It might look like there's something there, but that's no power. Yeah, we don't have any power here. So we've obviously tripped the breaker, or somebody's turned the breaker off. I think I see what happened. Right down in there, there's the crankcase heater. You can see the, see if I can get my light if you can see better, but you can see the burn mark on that compressor. I bet that there tripped our breaker. I was just going through doing initial inspections. I actually just saw that, which is probable cause. But we got a blower pulley that looks like it was moving, and we got a key pulling out. So we're gonna have to get that tightened up, and looks like it moved. It's not aligned real well. So we'll get that tightened up, get our breaker turned back on. I'm assuming this is an overload, even though I haven't dealt with a whole lot of these, but they are like a breaker type overload sometimes. Just my initial inspections, so we'll get the pulleys lined and secured. Heat exchanger looks nice and healthy, so I don't see any issues there. And I checked for direct shorts on my all my compressors and motors and everything. I had no direct shorts to ground. Probably didn't have any direct short to ground until that shorted, and now it's open. So you got to look at everything, because I probably could have powered this thing back on and not seen that, and it probably would have worked just fine now that I got an open line here. So we're gonna disconnect that and get all this taken care of. We'll turn it back on, see what happens. We got our breaker turned back on. Verified I got 3-phase power. Get her back in and get her power on here. I have a feeling everything else is gonna be alright. Like I said, I didn't show any direct shorts, but these are typical failures on these. You can see your wire on the inside of here. Train's real bad about it too. And then we order them from the factory, and they'll come with a piece of metal that covers this wire because they rub out all the time. This was the second crankcase heater. It's actually reading open as well. So we got 2 bad heaters. We'll have to write those up and let them know what they need. Make sure everything and over voltage. Cleared out and see what saying my actuator's got over voltage. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. I called this a Prodigy, but it's not, because typically you'd have a Prodigy control board in here. This is Landmark. Compressors sound good. We got our blower all tightened up. That sounds good. Oh, there it goes. My alarm went away. It's waiting to restart. So we're gonna call this one good. Easy call on a Friday. I think I've done this before. So leave a comment, subscribe, do what you got to do. I'll see y'all on the next one.